You know, in sports, you have records that get broken, and then you have records that get completely and utterly obliterated. Today, we're explaining a moment that has just fundamentally rewritten the Premier League history books.
So it all boils down to this one number, 99. That's how many games it took Manchester City's Erling Haaland to score his first 100 goals in the Premier League. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. 100 goals in 99 matches? And look, to really get your head around how insane that number is, you have to look at the old record. The legend, Alan Shearer, hit 100 goals in 124 games. And that was a record people thought would never be touched. Well, Haaland didn't just beat it, he absolutely smashed it by a full 25 games. So what we're really looking at here isn't just some player climbing to the top of a list. This is a whole new benchmark being set for what it means to be a goal scorer in, let's be honest, probably the toughest football league in the entire world.
Okay, so hitting 100 goals in the Premier League gets you into this super exclusive 100 club, right? It's a who's who of the greatest scorers to ever play in England. But here's the thing, even in that elite group, Haaland is in a league of his own.
I mean, just look at these names. We're talking about giants of the game. Shearer, Kane, Aguero, Henry, all-time greats. The fastest of them, Shearer, took 124 games. And get this, that 25-game gap between Haaland and Shearer in second place, that's bigger than the gap between second place and fifth place. It's just a different level entirely. And it's not just us, the fans, who are just, completely stunned by this. The pundits are practically lost for words. One of them summed it up just perfectly, saying, "We are witnessing a force of nature." And they're right. The numbers are almost impossible to comprehend in the modern game.
All right, so this brings us to the big question. How does he do it? We've seen the what, but it's the how that makes him this total phenomenon. What is it about his skill set that makes him seem so unstoppable?
Well, it's this incredible combination of things. Of course, he's got that explosive pace and just raw power, but he combines that with positioning. He's always in the right place at the right time. And most importantly, he has a truly generational finishing ability. And that last one is something we can actually prove with data. And that stat is called expected goals, or XG for short. Basically, what it does is it looks at a shot and calculates how likely it is to be a goal. Now, most of the top strikers, they score about what their XG predicts. But the thing with Haaland is, he consistently scores more goals than his XG says he should. And that's not luck, people. That is the literal definition of a world-class elite finish. And you can see his whole process play out in what's become his signature goal. It so often looks simple, but it's not. It's a perfectly executed little sequence. First, he anticipates the space before anyone else on the pitch. Then he times his run to absolute perfection, beating the offside trap. And finally, boom, a powerful first-time finish. There's just no hesitation. Okay, but let's be real here. No player is an island, right? And as incredible as Haaland is, he's operating inside an absolute machine, the Manchester City system.
It's really the perfect symbiosis. You've got this once-in-a-generation striker with elite movement and finishing, and then you surround him with some of the best, most creative passers on the planet. Their job is to find him, his job is to score. It's basically a match made in heaven.
So who's feeding him the ball? Who's providing the ammo? Well, if you look at the assists for his first 100 goals, it's absolutely no surprise who's at the top of that list. Kevin De Bruyne has a huge slice of that pie. Their connection is almost telepathic. But the whole team, from Phil Foden to Bernardo Silva, they all contribute to this goal-scoring machine.
His manager, Pep Guardiola, put it perfectly. He said it's not about some complicated game plan for Haaland. It's about his instinct. The team just trusts that he'll be in the right spot, and their only job is to get him the ball. Simple as that.
So, okay. He's the fastest to 100 goals. It's an incredible historic milestone. But with a talent like this, the conversation immediately shifts to what's next. We're not just talking about records anymore. We're talking all-time greatness. Now this chart really puts his scoring rate into perspective that is just, it's mind-bending. He's averaging over a goal a game. Just compare that to two of the greatest to ever do it, Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer. Haaland's rate isn't just a little better, it's on another planet. It's completely unprecedented. And that insane rate brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? The one every single football fan is asking right now. Forget being the fastest to 100. Can he actually go all the way and break the all-time Premier League goal-scoring record? And this is the mountain he has to climb. 260 goals. That's Alan Shearer's final count, the all-time record. It's just a colossal number that takes more than just talent. It takes insane consistency, incredible longevity, and staying clear of major injuries.
Look, he's already laid down a marker that's truly historic. He's set a pace that nobody, and I mean nobody, thought was possible. But for Erling Haaland, the chase for true football immortality? Yeah, that's only just begun.